Hi, today is Monday, March 17th, 2023. I had a good day at work, but my colleague was badgering me by saying that I have to leave my work earlier before 6:30, which is the official close day for all employees in KT. So there was a little bit edgy. I was edgy, and it was getting under my nerves, uh, and getting under the skin. It was getting on my nerves and underneath my skin. So it was irksome. So I was a bit tired, but I have several minutes to go before I hit the sack, before I go to bed. So I'm going to read this interesting article and maybe several more. I know this guy, he died several years ago, but he was a renowned physicist and a philosopher and thinker. So let's find out what he had to say about afterlife. Stephen Hawking said he had a simple answer when asked whether he believed in God. Sean Cate, freelance writer, posted April 6, 2023. Stephen Hawking shared his opinions on the afterlife before he died. He was a groundbreaking theoretical physicist, and his genius made others interested in his views on God and the afterlife. In multiple interviews and writings, he shared his thoughts on the existence of a higher power and the concept of an afterlife. The question of belief. When asked about his belief in God, Hawking's response was clear. He believed that there was no proof of a higher power and that the universe could be explained through the laws of science. In an interview with El Mundo, a Spanish newspaper, he stated, "Before we understand science, it is natural to believe that God created the universe. But now science offers a more convincing explanation." Hawking's views on religion were not limited to a single religion. He believed that all religions were based on the same principles of faith and did not offer any factual evidence. He is, for all intents and purposes, an atheist. The Grand Design, in his book, The Grand Design, co-authored with Leonard Mlodinow, Hawking went further into his beliefs on the universe's origins. He argued that the laws of physics, rather than a divine creator, were responsible for the creation of the universe. He wrote, "Because there is a law such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. Spontaneous creation is the reason there is something rather than nothing, why the universe exists, why we exist." No afterlife. Hawking's views on the afterlife were similarly grounded in science. He believed that the concept of an afterlife was nothing more than wishful thinking. In his final book, Brief Answers to the Big Questions, he wrote, "No one created the universe and no one directs our fate." This leads me to a profound realization. There is probably no heaven and no afterlife either. I think belief in an afterlife is just wishful thinking. There is no reliable evidence for it, and it flies in the face of everything we know in science. That said, Hawking does not dismiss anyone else's beliefs to impose his own. We are each free to believe what we want, and it's my view that the simplest explanation is there is no God, he explained. Conclusion: Stephen Hawking's views on God and religion were shaped by his experiences as a mathematician and his dedication to understanding the universe through the laws of physics. While his beliefs may have differed from others, his contributions to science will continue to be celebrated and remembered for years to come. Keep reading. Humankind is greedy, stupid, and the greatest threat to Earth. Yeah, that's good. Article: I'm an Atheist, Stephen Hawking on God and Space Travel, NBC News, Alan Boyle, September 23rd, 2014. Stephen Hawking says universe not created by God, The Guardian, Adam Gabot, September 2nd, 2010. Stephen Hawking said he had a simple answer when asked whether he believed in God, Unilad, Clay Reid, March 30th, 2023. So from this article, we learned several expressions that might pick your brain. For example, for all intents and purposes. For all intents and purposes, it flies in the face of science. Afterlife. Shared his opinions on the afterlife before he died, a groundbreaking theoretical physicist. A groundbreaking theoretical physicist. Higher power, the concept of an afterlife. No proof of a higher power. The laws of science. Now, science offers a more convincing explanation. Now, science offers a more convincing explanation. For all intents and purposes, an atheist. He is for all intents and purposes an atheist. The grand design, a divine creator. Gravity, spontaneous creation. Wishful thinking. Profound realization. No heaven, no higher power, no afterlife. Just wishful thinking. It flies in the face of everything we know in science. So let's find out what it flies in the face of everything we learned in science. So let's see. It flies fly in the face of, be openly at variance with what is usual or expected, a need to fly in the face of convention. Fly Oh man. Fly in the face of something, Cambridge English Dictionary. To completely oppose what seems sensible or normal. This is an argument that seems to fly in the face of common sense. Fly in the face of definition. Fly in the face of can describe behavior that is done out of ignorance, out of disregard, out of disdain for whatever is being acted in opposition to. Fly in the concept. Fly in the concept. Thanks for listening.